Hi guys, nice and swiftly here from Bleed Deep Gaming. Today I'm here to bring you the top 10 puzzle games. So in at number 10 we have Peggle. Now Peggle was one of those games where you had to bounce a ball round a stage and try and hit as many tiles as you could. Now in doing so you obviously lost the tiles that were on the board. One other objective that you had to try and do was try and get the ball to land in the bucket so you could reuse the ball. Now if you didn't do that, then you lost the ball. If you didn't get rid of all the tiles, you then lost the match. There were certain power-ups that you got in the game, but on the whole it made it a very challenging game, and for me quite addictive. I spent hours playing it. At number 9 we have Fez. Now Fez was a game I would call sort of a 2D slash 3D game. The objective was basically to climb the tower, get to the top, collect as many cubes as you could as you did this, and once you got to the top that was the end of the level. So it was quite a simple game. I thoroughly enjoyed playing it back in the day. I don't know what you guys think, but maybe leave your comments below. I just think it's one of those games that definitely needs a mention. At number 8 we have Bust a Move. Bust a Move, I spent hours and hours playing this with my brother, my dad, just trying to beat them on every level that I possibly could. This I definitely thoroughly enjoyed and definitely needs a mention in the top 10, as for me this was definitely very addictive. So in at number 7 we have Intelligent Qube. Intelligent Qube was a tactical game where you just basically had to get rid of all the cubes and not get pushed off the edge. You could make a few mistakes, lose a couple of rows at the back, which would limit your space on where you could move. If you got rid of the green blocks, you basically got a 3x3 area destroyed, and the grey blocks obviously you didn't get. You only got the one to get rid of. You basically did this by laying traps on the floor and letting the cube roll onto it. You set the trap and boom, there you go. So in at number 6 we have Dr. Mario. So Dr. Mario was a game that was a lot like Tetris with a slight difference. So you could line up 4 or more of the same colour into one row and it would get rid of that colour, but at the same time you could also fill a row and get rid of that line. Definitely a very enjoyable game for myself. Let me know what you guys think below. In at number 5 we have Thomas Was Alone, with a very simple objective: get the block to the end of the level and fit it in the space waiting for it. Now later on in the game you do get other sized blocks that you need to help get through the obstacles that are in the level, and for me this was very enjoyable and definitely challenging in some parts. Number 4 we have Swarm. Swarm was a very simple game for the Xbox 360. The objective: get your swarm, so to speak, to the other end and basically keep as many people alive as you could. Very similar to Lemmings. You did collect more of your swarm if you did go below 50 throughout the level, so that you could continue through it, and the more people that you kept through the advancements of the level made it a lot easier to continue. At number 3 we have Lemmings, the good old classic Lemmings. Who doesn't love this game? I must have spent countless hours playing this. It is so simple. Looking back on what type of games we have now compared to then, I don't know how I didn't get bored, but for me this was a very enjoyable game. To be honest, I actually enjoyed more than anything just blowing all of the Lemmings up when I did get a little bit too bored with it. For number 2 we have Tetris. I'm sure that everyone will agree this definitely does deserve a position within the top 10 puzzle games, although for me I just don't believe that this sits at a number 1 anymore. So for me it has to be a number 2. For me this game I definitely spent way too many hours playing it, but at the same time I'm definitely no good at this game. I think I spend all of my time trying to hit that top 10,000 score and didn't even break anywhere close to it. And first place goes to Portal. Now Portal was a game I really thoroughly enjoyed, and so happy now that it is available on the backwards compatibility, and I definitely recommend anyone getting this game. It is very challenging, and I got stuck in a few places trying to get a lot of the achievements as well. A lot of it is time based, and the timescales that they gave made this a very tough game to get all of those achievements. What is your opinion of the game? Do you believe it should be number one? Do you believe it should be in our top 10 puzzle games? Please leave a comment below, let us know what you think. Let me know if you think I got any of this wrong. And I will be back next time with another top 10. Thank you guys for watching.
This next test is impossible.